Usually because they know somebody who had an au pair. They had an au pair growing up, which is fun to hear, because it was a great experience for them. They had it most of their life, and they want to expose their now own children. Price plays a lot of motivation in finding an au pair. Having somebody there constantly. When a child is sick, they don't have to take off work. They don't have to look for a babysitter or, maybe mother-in-law to come in. So they have somebody that they can rely on. Exposing children to different cultures or cultures from their own country. Would it be somebody that just came to the United States, like I would be Polish, I would be looking for a Polish au pair because I would like exposing my children to the language, food, and culture? Or Americans are really known for splitting of where they are. I'm 20% this, 20% that, or maybe their grandparents were Polish, German, or whatever, and they want to bring that to their home. They have many, sometimes too many. So they're either looking for a specific age, specific country. They're looking for infant qualified. We are short on infant qualified Europeans. Polish girls are very sought after. So if you could send us more infant qualified, it would be great. The families are looking for specific things from dietary needs. Would it be they hate vegans, they love vegans. They're looking for specific languages, but they also, of course, are looking for specific needs they have for the childcare situation that they're in. Would it be, as I mentioned, infant qualified, or maybe for older children that they will need somebody to drive the children around. Video. Video is very important. It's 2 to 3 minutes. I tell my families that they will see how she presents herself, what she's looking for, so that will be good to include, of course, not what kind of car, but what they're looking out of the experience and their English level. And since families are busy, there's a lot of applications. The applications are running together. So they start with the videos, and that's also my suggestion as a placement coordinator, because they can weed them out, which means, and it's a English American term, but to kind of select, okay, I'd like to know more about this, or this person will not fit our family. So that video allows them to get an idea of a person. If there's enough interest, sparks their interest, then they will go look at the pictures and read more about the applications. Some families, I have to be honest, don't even look at the application. They focus on the video, decide from there, because they believe they will find out more from the interview, the Skype interview or video interview, than from the paper. They will look how much experience they'll have, but they will not look at anything else. And they will ask me questions, and I will ask them, ma'am, have you read the application? Well, no, it was 10 pages. I didn't feel like it. So, but we're always happy to answer any questions. I have an access to the full application, so I can always scroll quickly. I know where everything is placed. Make it unique. Not too unique, because then it becomes almost comical, but something that will stand out. Put any qualification you might have. Chess, playing guitar, extra swimmer, if you like to sing, dance, and then of course highlight your experience with children and the love for children. Don't forget to mention, if you are that person, that you are family oriented, that you're looking for an adventure. Definitely do not put questions or your requirements for the car that you might be driving, the travels you'll be taking with the families, or the room you're expecting, because that changes from family to family, region to region, and they're not looking for somebody who's looking for materialistic things, but just to show them that you care for their children, that you love their children, and that you will take care of and keep the children safe. I would say questioning if you have an access to the car is not the same as asking what car will I be driving. Some girls have a specific, questions about that. But definitely, so you're not surprised. There's no wrong question. It's just how you ask that question. So having an access to the car, obviously it's something that is required by the families to provide. Maybe not access to the car, it's more access to transportation. Would it be now Uber account or a public transportation? If you're in the big city, they'll give you a metro card or bus pass or whatever, something like that. Ask for the access to the transportation. If they do have a car for you, would it be a separate car for the au pair's use? Or if it's a family car that you might be using, ask, how often will you be able to use it? Can you use it on the weekend? Can you take it out of town? Some families will not allow you to do it because of insurance reasons, especially if you're a younger driver. 24 is the magic number for insurance. So if you're younger than 21, their insurance will be pretty high on you. So they will probably not prefer you taking it to the city. I'm scared to drive in New York City. So somebody coming from a different country would be a risk for the family.